What's up, guys? Enkiri here, and welcome to vlog number 53. Today's training session is just front squats and deadlifts. I was a little bit pressed for time here, so I didn't have a chance to get in any power cleans or high pulls or anything like that. I just needed to get into the gym and hit a few squats, then knock out my set of deadlifts and call it a day. And that is what I did. For the front squats, I was continuing with my planned linear progression and still adding 5 pounds to the main set of the day, followed by 2 more sets with a little bit less weight. So for this particular session, the plan was to work up to 350 pounds for a triple and then knock out 2 more triples with 330 or 340. And what I ended up with was 350 by 3, 340 by 3, and 330 by 3 for sets 1, 2, and 3 respectively. Not a bad day here at all. The top set with 350 actually ended up being very solid, and I could tell there was a decent bit more in the tank for me to continue on with my progression after this set. And that's kind of where the art of this whole thing comes into play. You can try to account for every single variable in a training program. You can plan the exact sets, reps, weights, total tonnages, and every other thing you can think of, right down to the half a pound. But invariably, the plan is never going to work out the way you envisioned, because no matter how much people want to convince you that this shit is a science, it isn't. It's an art. And the best lifters and coaches are the ones who make a precise training plan and then know exactly how to modify it when it inevitably doesn't work out. All that to say, these sessions act not only as a training stimulus for me, but they also act as a gauge. I smoke 350 here, and I know 2 days later I'm loading up 355. But if 350 is tougher than I think it's going to be, well, then I need to make some adjustments. Perhaps I'm increasing the weight too quickly. Or perhaps I simply need an extra day to recover. You need to tinker with all these variables until you find the right combination that allows for optimal progress. And the funny part about the whole thing is, the right combination today is not going to be the right combination tomorrow. Your body is going to change over time due to age, injury, different life stressors, or whatever. And with it, the right combination is going to change as well. And you need to learn to adapt your training to that. Otherwise, you'll just end up spinning your wheels. I finished up the day here with some pretty strong deadlifts. Still working my way up with sets of 5 twice a week. This was my 3rd time using 475 pounds, and I'm very pleased with how this lift has been going up to this point. I know I've mentioned this before, but I'm pulling 475 faster and easier now than I was pulling 450 just a few short weeks ago. So that's awesome. Plus, with this session, this ended up being the 3rd time I pulled this weight for a set of 5 in the span of just 10 days. I've never put in workloads like this with this kind of weight before on the conventional deadlift. Usually, I would burn out from going too heavy, but these pulls are smooth and strong, and I'm only 25 pounds off my all-time best set of 5 on this exercise now. Also, for those who missed my recent video on my jumping progress, I figured I'd throw in some of the best jumps from my session the other day. Everyone wanted to see me jumping against an actual basketball hoop to get a better frame of reference for how high I'm jumping, so I went out and gave it a whirl and ended up grabbing the rim with the full length of my fingers and actually getting the top of my palm, where all my calluses are, onto it as well. That's equivalent to about a 10-3 touch, or maybe just a smidge higher, but it's definitely the highest I've ever jumped before, so I'm pretty happy about that as well. Anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. Please be sure to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and definitely leave me some love in the comments down below. Keep training hard, and I will catch you guys next time.